The Berry Brook project actually started when the Department of Environmental Services for the state of New Hampshire came to town and actually went all over New Hampshire sampling rivers and streams to see how healthy they were. When they would find a stream or a river that had health problems, they would declare them as impaired. Berry Brook was sampled and determined that it had been impacted. With that designation, the goal is to restore that stream to good health. Berry Brook is a unique stream in that it's an urban watershed, meaning that it's located in a highly developed area. It's all in one community. It's small enough so that the community has control of the headwaters where the stream begins, as well as where it's discharging into, in this case, the Cocheco River. We applied for a grant to do an assessment of the current condition of Berry Brook, as well as coming up with a plan to try to restore it. And in that process, we got a grant to put together that plan, hired a consultant, and actually had several neighborhood meetings that were held at the Horn Street School, which is located right in the middle of Berry Brook. We actually began the project at the Horn Street School because it is a centerpiece and a public place. And we created 2 rain gardens that basically handle the runoff from the rooftop of the building. We put in what's called a tree filter, which is a basin where stormwater is directed into the base of a tree so that the tree can actually take up the water and the nutrients and basically clean the stormwater before it's allowed to go back into the system. What the best management practices try to accomplish is 2 things in this case. One is to allow more infiltration to take place so that the flow rates in the brook aren't so reactive during storms, and that in the periods in between we have some of that groundwater still reaching the brook slowly. And the best management practices are also designed to take out pollutants, which can be anything from hydrocarbons that come from leaking oil or gasoline to nitrogen and phosphorus. What we have found is that the stream is much less reactive now during storms, and the water quality is improving. One of the things that the city was really interested in finding out was because we're going to be, this is not the only impaired stream in our community or even in the state, and because Berry Brook is under the City of Dover's control, we have the ability to sample the water before it gets into the systems and coming out. And we're going to be we have done monitoring before we started the project, and we're continuing to do the monitoring. And we've learned some lessons in Berry Brook as to how these designs and how to maintain them after they're constructed. We're getting close to having all the best management practices completed. I think we have maybe 1 more year. We started in the upper watershed and have been working downstream, and we're currently down in the Grove Street, Huff Street area, in the 6th Street area. That work is expected to be done in the next few months, and hopefully by December of 2014 will be completed. And hopefully we can at some point say Berry Brook is no longer impaired and it comes off the impaired waters list.